What's happening, everybody? Are you the one who's on your feet all day, every day? If you are, I got a stretching routine just for you, so come check it out. Alright, so these stretches are one of the main stretches that I do with our one-on-one clients. And I've been doing these for quite a long time, and we've been actually getting quite a bit of reviews about how good it's been, how much it's been increasing their energy. They're not sore anymore. All right, guys, so the first stretch we're gonna do is called a glute contraction. So what this one does is it works your bum without flexing your stomach. So the way to do this is I want you to get your feet shoulder width apart with your toes pointing outward. And what you're doing is standing straight up, and you're literally just squeezing your glutes without activating your stomach. So what this does is every movement that we do, we activate our stomach all the time. So what this does is this brings the back and the front together. So you'll notice that it helps out greatly. So stand up straight posture, and I give you a side view, and all you're doing is just squeezing your glutes and relaxing it. So we'll do this one for 30 seconds. And you want to make sure that your toes are always pointed out, because that way it's harder to activate your stomach. And make sure your breathing is on nice and calm and relaxed. You don't want to force it, you just want to be nice and calm. All right, and 3, 2, and 1. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're going to do a overhead extension. So what I want you to do is crisscross your hands like so, and just straighten out your elbows. And what we're gonna do, shoulder width apart with our feet, and we're just gonna raise our arms above our head, keeping our posture up, and just trying to force our hands as far back as we can without putting any strain on our shoulders. So if it starts to hurt a little bit, then bring your arms a little bit back till you can be in a comfortable position. So really focus on your breathing. Nice and slow. Alright, now the next one we're going to do is going to be called a standing forward bend. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands just on your lower back, not on your bottom or your rear or you're too high on your back, just right where your hips are, and hands, all fingers pointing down. And what you're trying to do is touch your elbows together. And what you notice is that if you try to touch your elbows, your chest is going to pop out and your lower back is going to start to curve itself. So that's what we're trying to do, is push that back, and then what we're gonna do as well is with our legs straight, we're gonna lean forward, just like this. So keeping a straight back, and then you wanna push that lower back down. So like this would be a back view. So see how I'm trying to force my elbows together, and that's straightening out. So here we go for 30 seconds, and 3, 2, 1, and hold it. So you're gonna feel a bit of tightness on the back of your legs, on your hamstrings, but that's good. It means you're getting multiple stretches. So this one's stretching out your lower back, flexing those shoulder blades, and getting a nice stretch on your hamstring. So here we go, we got 10 more seconds. Nice and controlled breathing. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Coming up nice and slow. Don't want to force things when you get out of them. So now that we got that one going on, what we're going to do next is this is going to need like a chair or a table or any of the sort. And what these are going to be called is called counter stretches. So over here, I'm just going to come to the counter. And what you're trying to do is put your forearms on the table so that you can relax your arms. And what we're trying to get with this one is our back straight and our legs straight. So when we get our hands, put them on the table, our back as straight as we can, our legs straight as we can, and then we'll just drop our head and let gravity do the rest of the work. So for 30 seconds, in 3, 2, 1, and we begin. Here we go, 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and up. Coming up nice and slow. All right, good job. So what we got next is we got a forward spread leg foot bend. So what this is gonna do is you wanna get your legs as far separate as you can with your toes pointing forward. So your body will let you know how far you can go, because after a while, your toes are gonna wanna come out. So straight legs, toes pointed straight, and we're just gonna take our hands and come straight down. So if you're just starting out new, just put your hands down, try to keep your back straight, and just let the gravity kind of pull you down. If you're a little bit more flexible, then what you wanna try to do is get your hands all the way down and try to bend your elbows so that you can get a little bit more flexibility. So here we go, 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, begin. Here we go, 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, we're not coming up. What we're gonna do now is stay in the same position, and we're just gonna go to our right side. So just slowly walk your hands to your right side, as far as your body will allow you, so that you can keep your legs straight, toes pointed forward. And same concept, just try to keep your back as straight as you can, legs as straight as you can, and 3, 2, 1. Let's go, 30 seconds. Here we go, 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. All right, staying down. You're just gonna slowly walk yourself to the other side. So same concept. Try to keep your back as straight, toes pointed forward, legs straight. In 3, 2, 1. More seconds. And 1. All right, here we're gonna go. We're gonna come up slowly, and we're coming up slowly so that we can regather ourselves, but we're staying in the same position because we're gonna go down one more time just in the middle. So keeping your toes pointed, legs straight, back straight, hands on the ground if you can, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. You'll notice that the second time around, you're a little bit more flexible in the middle. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. All right. All right, our next one is called cats and camels. So what you're gonna do is put your arms underneath your shoulders, about shoulder width and shoulder height, and then have your knees at about where your hips are. So what we're gonna do is the cat's gonna be the drop where our lower back drops, and our hips and our head raised, and then vice versa would be the camel, where our middle of our back comes up, our head comes down, and our hips come down. So what we're gonna do is do 30 seconds. We'll start off with the cats. So go ahead and drop your hips or your gut. All right, here we go. We're gonna start 3, 2, and 1, begin. So really raise your hips, lower your ribs, and raise your head. Just really relax on this. Don't force it. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna lower our hips, raise our back as high as you can, head down, and we'll go in 3, 2, 1. And what you're doing is you're forcing the ground through your palm. All the weight is through your palm. You're forcing it so that you can force your shoulders up. Here we go, 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, so there's that one. What we're gonna do next, so we're gonna require a chair or a stool. So what this one's gonna be, it's just a static stretch. So what you'll do is you wanna get as close to the chair as you can or the stool, and raise your feet above so that your body is as close to a 90 degrees as you can. And what we're doing here is just relaxing. So why is doing this? It's gonna help with our pelvic twist. So it's gonna realign our pelvic without us doing it. So it's just a natural, relaxing stretch. What you'll find as well is if you have any problems sleeping, doing this stretch, it'll be nice and relaxing, and it'll put you to bed. So here we go, 30 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Ten more seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming back down, what we're gonna do is get right back into our cats and camel. So, hands back under our shoulder width, knees hip line apart, and it's time we're gonna go start up. So, forcing all the way through our palms, forcing that back up, dropping the head, dropping the hips. 30 seconds, let's go. Ten more seconds. 2, and 1. What we're gonna do is go to the cat now. Raise your hips, raise your head. Use the palms as well to force your head up. Drop that section. 3, 2, 1. Ten more seconds. 9:30. All right. We're going right back to the static stretch. So legs back up on the chair, laying down, and just relaxing. So here we go. 3, 2, and 1. we got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, standing back up. This time now, you can go ahead and sit in a chair. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some hand stretches now. So what we're gonna start off with is we're gonna have our palm up and with arms straight. And what you're gonna do is just bend your elbow while you keep your forearm and hand straight and drop that elbow right into your rib cage. So now that that's there and it's floating, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our hand and press it on our fingers to push our palms down. So you'll really feel this in your forearm. So we'll do 30 seconds. 2, 1, and begin. Here we go, 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Bring it back slowly, move it around a bit. All right, same with the other arm. Hand straight, palm up, bending at the elbow, forcing into the rib cage, taking your other hand, putting it on your fingers, just forcing those down. So don't force it down too quickly, just nice and relaxed. 3, 2, 1. We got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Back up, rolling around. All right, so what we're gonna do next is the same thing, just the other side now. So we're gonna do hand straight out. This time what I want you to do is make a fist. Not a real tight fist, a real relaxed fist. Same concept. Bend it in, drive it into your rib cage, but instead of having your hand on top, this time we're gonna go on bottom and we're gonna force our fist up. So this is, you'll feel it all right here in your forearm. So 3, 2, 1. Ten more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Bring it back nice and slowly. Move the wrist around. Same concept with the other hand. Arm straight, palm out, making a soft closed fist. Breaking, driving the elbow into the rib cage, keeping your forearm wrist straight. Hand on the bottom, forcing it up. And 3, 2, 1. And have a feel with this too. Don't just do it one way. Have a feel, whatever way works for you, that you can get the maximal stretch, go with that one. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, and our last stretch of the day, what we're gonna do is you're gonna put your hands together, and what I want you to do is keep your elbows and arms semi-straight, and have your hands pressed up against your body. What we're gonna do here is we're just gonna drive our hands down our body real slowly while keeping our palms together. So this is a palm stretch. So pretty much everyone who is standing on their feet, they normally are using their hands. So this is a nice little hand palm stretch. So here we go, 3, 2, and 1. 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. We'll drive it right back up. Come back how you started. And that is it. So those are your exercise stretches. If you do them for a lot longer than the 30 seconds that we did them for, you're obviously gonna get better results. So the 30 seconds is just a baseline so that you can get familiarized with it. So if you can do these at least once a day, twice a day if you wanna get a little bit advanced, you're gonna feel drastic results all over your body. Your energy level is gonna rise to the roof and you won't be in pain. That's the number one thing we're trying to avoid is pain. So when you get older, pain becomes a lot easier. So try these out. Let me know what you think. Hit the comment below or leave any comments. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask and I'll help you out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.